All right. So we got my sister here, and she just had a medical procedure. We don't go into that, but she's in some discomfort and some pain. And so we got the Freedom Patch here, which helps with discomfort, with pain, with soreness. And we also got the Liberty Patch. All right, this helps with mobility, stability. And we want to start with the pain first. We want to start with the pain patch first. All right, so there's no ingredients in here. There's no drugs or anything that's invasive. There's no electrodes or anything that can cause any shocks or anything like that. This is just straight up hypoallergenic, and it's neurotechnology. So if I can get it out of here. It's 28 in here, so it's basically a month supply of patches. Alright, so the best way to use this, I mean, you can use it anywhere on your body, but you want to use it closest to where you have the pain. Where's most of your pain? Your abdominal? So you can put it on your arm, you put it on your chest.
Put it right here.
Okay. Alright, so this is how they look. Alright? This is how it looks. Okay? And it's like a fingerprint. Alright, this is it. Clear. It's not bulky. Right? No ingredients in this thing. But this is called VTT, which is vibrotactile trigger technology. So these little ridges in here that look like a fingerprint, it sends electrical pulses, or a signal, not electrical pulses, but a signal to your brain to balance whatever issue you have. And so we have patches for pain, patches for mobility, stability, for strength. We even have REM patches, so if you're having problems with sleeping. We have a joy patch if you suffer with anxiety and depression. So the biggest organ is your skin, but underneath the fascia you have electrons, electricity flowing through your body, your nervous system, your neural system that sends messages to your brain. And so these little ridges here, they send messages to your brain and give you balance, or send the proper messages to your brain, so that way it balance out. So if you have any imbalances, if some of the neurals or neurological signals are stuck or damaged, these bridge the gap. Alright, so she said she want to put it on her chest, so I'm gonna let her do that. Yep. And then you can take off the little white piece at the top, so your finger won't get sticky.
You can see I never did this before.
Yeah, this is a blind reaction, right? And it's supposed to take the pain away, you know, anywhere from 15 seconds to a minute. It's supposed to work super fast, right? So
wait, time out. Pause. Hold on.
For real?
Hold on. Hold on.
I literally went to go get her from the hospital. She had surgery yesterday.
What? Can I see that package?
And she was saying that she was sore.
Because how am I not sore anymore?
Yeah.
Freedom Patch, non-invasive, drug-free technology, which may offer on-the-go relief for minor aches and pains in muscles and joints. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not sore anymore.
Good. I'll take it easy though, because you did just have a procedure, so you know.
It does say apply patch firmly to clean, dry, unbroken skin, which I did. Position patch away from membranes, mucous membranes, and away from joints, delicate areas, or sensitive skin. So probably don't want to put it on your face or anything like that. And you can wear it up to 24 hours. I'm definitely keeping this on for 24 hours. Because it literally just took my, like, how?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have any ingredients at all.
No drugs. We drug free over here. We don't do. Look, the nurses would come into the room to do the discharge. They were like, "Hey, we can give you some oxycodone." Nah, I don't want that. Nope. I don't want no medication that can make me loopy, or you know, that can be a
This is
contraindication.
crazy.
Yeah.
And it's hypoallergenic as well.
Yep.
This is crazy.
So my sister is the first person that I use the pain patch on, and she'll be the first person I use the Liberty on. I've seen thousands of reviews already. I'm a believer. I have aches and pains and chronic pain and stuff like that, and so I can't do the dynamic test for her because of the surgery that she had. I don't want to, her to break any stitches or dermabond or whatever they use. But I'm going to do the mobility test to check her stability and balance. All right, so this is the Liberty. It's supposed to help with you being able to be a little more mobile. If you have any issues with stability, this should be able to help.
That is wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
All right.
And it say made in the USA.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so the guy that created this, his mom had MS, and he wanted to create or figure out some kind of way to help her with the neurological issues and dysfunction she was having. And he spent $25 million of his own money for the research. So we actually got real live life scientific backing documentation, as well as it being approved with the FDA, or registered with the FDA.
That
So,
is crazy.
so this is the Liberty patch, okay? Now there is a little test that I want you to do, where I'm going to check your balance. All right, so I can't do the dynamic test because it'll require me pushing down, and I don't want to, affect your stomach or any issues, or interfere with any stitching or whatever the doctors did. I don't want no problems.
Okay.
So we can do the test first. So I need you to stand up really quick, and I'll take your time.
Yeah, I'm not sore at all. Like that is crazy.
Yeah. All right, let me back it up a little bit. Back it up.
It's like I feel the tightness from the stitches, but the achy soreness that I was feeling, I don't feel that.
Glory to God.
That is crazy.
All right, so this is going to be the test before. All right, this is going to be the test before. Let me lift this up a little bit. It's going to be the test before the patch. So what I want you to do is get a nice wide base, right? So we ain't cheating. And then I want you to shake your arms and then make a fist, right? Put it close to your side, all right? Now, I'm going to pull up a little bit. It's going to be a little gentle pressure, but it's going to be consistent. It's better than the dynamic, so I won't push down on your core. So what I'm going to do is keep your arms straight. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to use the same pressure. No, don't let me lift it. Don't let me lift your arm. Okay. You strong. You already strong, especially after having surgery. All right, so I'm going to put the Liberty patch on.
You can put that one on my arm.
Yeah, usually put it on the forearm for this.
Okay.
Pull this off. Alright. Alright, then shake your arm. Alright. Make a fist. Keep your arms tight. Oh my goodness. I can't even rock it like before. Oh my God.
That is crazy.
So what do you feel? Like, do you feel stronger? What do you feel when I lift up?
It didn't take as much
Like resistance?
Yeah, I wasn't able to resist as much. I just kept my arms straight.
Nice.
Where beforehand I was kind of
Trying
pressing down.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Try to lift with the same amount of pressure.
Yeah. That's wild.
So, patch with CJ.
That is crazy.
Let's
I'm
go.
keeping both of these on all day.
Look, I'm about to put on the patch too, a pain patch. I've been having a pain in my hip. I did a cycle class for a week, and my hip ain't been the same for the past 2 months.
Well, you ain't about to feel it now.
So,
you about to take that pain right away.
So I'm gonna put it on my arm. Got hair, so.
Now watch when you move that hip. You ain't gonna feel nothing.
Got some popping though, like popcorn, but yeah.
That is crazy. That's
Oh my
crazy.
goodness. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
You gotta look at it. What's in there?
That's why I had to look at the package like,
Man, that's crazy.
Because the fact that I don't feel no soreness,
That's awesome.
that's the thing that's wild to me.
I think I'm gonna go help Miss Rosa. I might go tell Miss Rosa about this mobility. Oh yeah.
Yeah, these things crazy.
Oh yeah, I feel good.
Don't bump your head up on the
I know,
floor.
right? Hey, it works. You guys can take the free quiz. We got a quiz online. You can let me know what kind of aches and pains and stuff that you have, and I'll send you some information about it.